Hey, all of the Psalms are prayers or they're songs. And some of them are really happy songs. Some of them are songs of celebration and praise, and that's a cool thing. But some of them are just really honest, not so happy songs. Some of them are pretty sad prayers, pretty honest prayers. And Psalms 55 is one of those. It's just this gut level honest prayer about something that we all deal with, about something that we all face. David is experiencing something, and he's pouring his heart out to God about it. He's been betrayed, and he's been betrayed by a family member. This is probably written right after his own son Absalom had rebelled against him and tried to take the kingdom from him. Absalom is his son. He's a really impressive dude. He's got charisma. He's got this ability to connect with people, and he's a good-looking dude who evidently has really impressive hair. He's got this massive amount of hair. And one of the consequences of David's sin is it's jacked up his relationship with his son. And so his son leads this rebellion. He gathers a whole lot of people. He leads this rebellion against his own father. David refuses to fight because this is his own flesh and blood, and he loves his son even though he's messed things up. And so he refuses to fight him. Absalom leads this revolt, leads this rebellion, and one day Absalom is out riding his mule, and he gets his hair caught in an oak tree, and he is hanging in this oak tree like a big human piñata. Now, a guy named Joab and some other soldiers come along, and they kill him. And this breaks David's heart. His heart is broken by betrayal. His heart is broken by the death of his son. He is just worn out. He's emotionally spent, and he pours his heart out to God. And he says this in Psalms 55, verse 1, "Hear me, O God, tune your ear to my plea. Do not turn your face from my prayer. My heart seizes within my chest. I'm in anguish," verse 4 says. Then verse 12 says this, "If it were just an enemy sneering at me, I could take it. If it were just someone who has always hated me, treating me like dirt, I'd simply hide away. But it's you, a man like me, my old friend, my companion. We enjoyed sweet conversation, walking together in the house of God among the pressing crowds. I've been hurt by a friend." We all know what that feels like. He says in verse 20, "My friend has become a foe, breaking faith, tearing down peace. He's betrayed our covenant." And then verse 22 says this, "Cast your troubles upon the Eternal. His care is unceasing. He will not allow his righteous to be shaken." We've all been hurt by a friend. We know what it feels like. Nothing hurts worse than the wounds of a family member or wounds of a friend. It gets real personal. And God doesn't offer us a quick fix. He doesn't offer us a formula or some kind of cheesy slogan that makes everything better. But what he does offer is he offers himself. He comes along and he says he'll carry it for us. He says, I'll be there for you. That's what David discovers. Verse 22, "Cast your cares upon the Eternal. His care is unceasing. He will not allow his righteous to be shaken." 1 Peter 5:7 says this, "Give all your worries and cares to God, for he cares for you." We've all been hurt. Give your hurts to God. Give him your burdens. Give him your cares. Give him your worries. He will carry them for you. He doesn't give us a quick fix. He doesn't give us a formula. He gives us himself. And that's incredibly powerful. And just whatever's bugging you today, cast it on him and see what happens. God bless you. Giddy up.